right, see?
I'm still on the fucking struggle bus from Thursday, so this is the first drink that I've had besides water or Coke since Thursday. So
wow, we're going to have to get into what the hell you did on Thursday.
I wish it was something being social, but I was watching football.
Oh, the Thursday night game?
Uh-huh.
Oh, buddy.
Finishing a book, and I just decided to go drink a little bit of whiskey, and I went a few too many heavy pours in. That was a problem. So yeah.
So you started the weekend a little early.
Little too early. Yeah.
All right,
No, I'm too old for that shit. Welcome to the Whiskey and Wine Podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Big Mike.
Welcome to episode 54, Cold Feet.
Cold feet. It's that time of year.
Yeah, the Christmas gift nobody asked for. Hey, Merry early Christmas. Oh, my God, no.
Yep.
Nope, hard pass.
Yeah. I always stress this time of year.
Oh, man.
I get in my nice, warm, cozy bed, and I always forget what's about to happen.
Well, and ever since we got that like fancy bed that's got the warming and cooling mattress that, you know, Joanna can turn her side way up. Now, does she necessarily? No. So like her body will be hot, but her feet will be cold. So she'll have the mattress on cold, and then she'll still try and stuff her feet on me. Like, God damn it. Like, that was the whole purpose of this fucking thing. Oh, well.
Jack up that side of the bed.
Yeah, I can get into the controls, and I'll just jack up that side of her bed, and she'll be like, "It's so hot." I'm like, yeah, kick your feet outside the covers then.
Oh, I like to do a little half and half split sometimes.
Yep. One leg out, one leg in.
Yeah.
It's like a radiator. Like you're using it to cool down your body, so the blood flows through that leg, cools down a little bit, so you're at that perfect temperature. That's the way to do it. Window open or no window open?
It depends. I always kind of like at least a window crack. I like a little fresh air, right?
Yeah.
Luckily my car, I kind of set it like a house, right? There's kind of a little temperature that I prefer. Kind of year round.
Yep.
But yes, sometimes it's kind of the same thing that we're going to probably get into here in a little bit with cold feet.
Yeah.
Sometimes my lovely wife will jack the heat up in the car, right?
Yep.
The short walk from wherever we're going to the car, she gets cold, heat goes up, and then all of a sudden it's like, I can feel like my vision starting to go, and there's sweat coming off the brim of my hat, and it's like, fuck, I don't care if it's pouring.
Yep.
I don't care if the window comes out. That's kind of Kate's cue. She's like, you can just turn the heat down. I was like, no, I needed instant, like, I couldn't wait for the car HVAC system to go down 10. Like, I needed it right now.
Yeah.
So my window, fully down.
Oh my God.
What about you? Are you a window up or window down guy?
I like a little bit of cool air. So like driving in the car, I can keep it cool in there, and like, you know, whoever's on the passenger seat can do whatever they want with their side. But at home, like there's nothing that I love more than like a cool room with a warm bed.
Yep.
Like cold face. If I get too hot, stuff a leg out and get a little bit of cool breeze on there. The problem is that in the morning, then like the floor is freezing cold and everything else. So like then I got to close it and wait for the room to warm back up, and the rest of the house is a little off at that point because, you know, down the hall from our bedroom is the thermostat for the main floor, and so if I leave that window too far open, you know, 6 o'clock comes around and it thinks, oh my God, it's 57 degrees in this house. I need to crank up the heat. So go back to wake up the kids in their room, and it's 75 degrees back there. I'm like, fuck. Jesus. We're in 2024, and I can't manage to keep my house a normal temperature in all rooms. Like, all right, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, and my wife, she loves a window open. Back in the day in our first house, our bedroom was on the 3rd floor, so it would damn near be open year-round. I was like, honey, I think there's a chance for snow tonight. Can we go ahead and just close that sumbitch down a little bit?
Uh-huh.
Now it's just a fan. Fan constantly has to be on.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's programmed me, and it's not even pointing on us. It's just a noise.
Yeah.
So now it's funny when I stay other places, right?
Hotel or whatever.
Yep. I have the old sound machine
Oh.
on the phone where I catch myself. Now it's like I'll go to bed, and there's just that freaking awkward quietness, right? Mind starts racing. Oh, I wonder what my fantasy football lineup's looking like this week or whatever. So now I catch myself. Let me go turn on that fan app.
Yep.
So it's funny how I've literally been now reprogrammed, and some instances it's necessary.
Yeah.
Like when I go to Cleveland every year, McCurdy and I, we have to have noise, and it's not really it's just to drown each other's snoring out.
Yeah.
Because all those heavy days of drinking, he's a small guy, but man,
he can go to town.
Yeah, you put both of us in a room, shit, neighbor.
You guys are getting phone calls from the front desk. Like, can you guys stop fucking in there? Like, that's not that. We're just snoring.
Yeah, leave me alone. We drink a handle of vodka during the day. It's the only way we can sleep.
Yeah. Well, what are we drinking today, though?
Well, you know what? This is kind of good. I only took one sip. I usually kind of let it rest for about 15 or 20 minutes, but my day's in shambles with my shit fantasy football team. So I already took a sip, so I cheated. But it's I already forgot. I know it's Bottle and Bond.
Yeah, it's the early times Bottled and Bond.
That's right. You said this was what?
It's like a $22, $26 bottle.
All right. Well, so far, I know it was just recently poured, but Big Mikey likey.
Now, the one problem is this bottle is empty. So, but that's because it was being used for mixed drinks and that kind of stuff prior, but we haven't reviewed this yet, and it's one that somebody has suggested quite recently should be close to, like, since the 1792 was so close to a platinum for me at least.
Yeah.
This one should be close to a platinum as well. So we're giving this a shot. It was either this or the Michter's Rye today. And so far, like, the little sip that I stole, pretty solid. So,
Yep.
All right, cheers,
All right,
buddy.
Hold on.
You can do it. There you go.
There we go. All right, here we go. Week 12, fantasy football.
Fuck this shit. I'm gonna be in the toilet bowl, whatever.
Well,
I mean, there is a mediocre chance at best that I make the playoffs. But even then, my team's not strong enough to go anywhere in the playoffs. So then I'm just a shithole. So whatever. No, if I end up in the toilet bowl, then I play the same person because we didn't pay attention to the number of people in the playoffs versus how many are in the league. So I play the same person for 3 weeks.
Hey, best out of 3. It's like paper, rock, scissors at that point.
and as it stands now, it would be Derek. And so I just got to make sure that I grab his phone real quick and just bench all his players one day.
That's right.
Or just drop everybody. Like, oh, damn.
Oh, shoot. Why did you drop your starting
now you got to
quarterback?
claim them all back on waivers? That's really annoying.
Well, I'll tell you, it felt kind of nice coming up here today because normally I'm in football mode, right?
Yeah.
I have my backpack.
Yep.
I have my laptop. I got my wireless mouse. I have my phone going. Had my phone going when we started, but that was for Tapforia's Sunday's post.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have anything with me this week, and it feels kind of nice.
Yeah.
I knew getting to week 12. I told you at our draft when I kind of reviewed. You have that draft overview, and it's like, here's why you suck. Here's your grade, and I got a horrible grade because pretty much 80% of my team was on bye this week. So I knew back, 15, 16 weeks ago whenever we drafted that.
Yeah.
All right, week 12, it's just a loss.
Yep.
I didn't know that this week 12 was going to be so important to my team and that I was playing the number 1 seed in the league, but I just kind of wrote it off. I looked at it this morning, made sure I didn't have an out. I haven't checked it. I checked it the first time when I first got here, and I'm actually kind of close point-wise, but projections I'm projected to lose by a ton. So I am actually just fanning today, and I'm watching it. No laptop over here.
I
can't
that's
pull up
kind of
stats.
refreshing, right?
Honestly, I'll tell you, it is kind of refreshing because I have such a busy day after this. I have to go do a bunch of stuff, and we're hosting, so my Sunday is action-packed. So it's kind of nice that I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
I like to keep track of the Seahawk game. I don't even know when that is, to be 100% honest with you. I know it's sometime. My Browns did have that fucking stellar victory against the division rival Steelers on Thursday in the Snowmageddon game, which McCurdy was there. Did I tell you he was there?
No.
Yep. So he texted me. I texted him early Thursday and just said, happy Thursday night football, go Browns. And he's like, I'm going to the game. And I was like, oh, no shit. I said, well, have fun. And then all of a sudden, first half, right, it was just cold.
Yeah.
It was the first sub-40 game of the season. So I was like, oh, dude, he's going to the first cold game of the season, right?
Yep.
Holy shit. And then all of a sudden you saw a little hail and some light little snowflakes. And
then 10 minutes later, like I've seen all those videos, 10 minutes later, the field's fucking white.
Yep.
And they start running the guys with the shovels across every 10 yards.
So I haven't talked to him since. We did a lot of texting. He sent me some videos, dude.
Yeah.
It looked like an epic game.
Yeah.
Like he was probably just hammered, right? The only way to stay warm. I don't know what the forecast said. I don't know if they knew going into it if that was a chance or not. But I might call him on my way home to get a recap from him directly, but I know that game was epic. The fact that I don't know what's the Browns are the most confusing team. They remind me of the Jailblazer Blazer days when we couldn't beat anyone, right? We would lose to the Seattle Supersonics by 30. We would lose to the New Orleans Pelicans by 30, but then somehow we'd always beat the Lakers.
Yep.
We'd always beat these teams that were always high up, right?
Yeah.
Browns, they're pulling the same shit on me right now.
Wait a minute.
They can't win anyone. I go to the game.
If you went against Carolina right now, you would lose.
Yep.
But somehow you're
last
beating
two
the
wins,
Steelers?
They beat the Ravens and the Steelers. Like, how the hell is this? I don't understand.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Well, and you've got my Commanders right now who are losing to the fucking Cowboys. Like, it's the biggest rivalry game of the year for you guys. And you're losing at home to a decimated shithole of a team in the Cowboys. What the actual fuck?
Yeah, man, the Cowboys. They were flashing so many stats.
Oh, fumble.
Fumble.
Oh, come on, Commanders, whatever.
Their stats, the Cowboys at home, they were so depressing.
Yeah.
They showed they've only led all games total, it was like 2.5 minutes or something.
Oh my God.
At home. Like, dude, poor Jerry Jones, I tell you. Because they were they the Monday night game last week?
Yeah.
I remember. I was at TAP. That was when the freaking panels from the stadium's roof was falling in. And I literally was laughing. I was like, talk about the irony here. Like, Jerry Jones' world is literally and figuratively crumbling.
Yes.
His team can't do anything. The jewel of the NFL, right? It's not the newest stadium by any means, but it's still
but it's one of the fancy ones.
And I'm like, panels are falling off. I'm like, dude, I don't even know what's going on. He needs to stop doing what he does.
He needs to just step down and let somebody else deal with
own
this.
the team. Be a typical owner, but stop doing the dual title, right?
Yep.
Don't be the GM. You can be the owner.
Yep.
Right? Get someone in there.
Yep.
The problem, though, is I don't know if he could ever. Sure, he might hire someone for that GM title.
Oh, but he can't let go.
No. So it would literally just be the title for someone. I mean, hell, if he wants to pay me GM salary, he can still do whatever as long as I have job security. Just tell me what
you want me to do.
Yeah.
I can do it remote, man.
Maybe I'll send him a letter. I'll take half of what a typical GM salary is. And
our GM this year is Mike Westfall. He lives in Oregon. He's not a Cowboys fan. He'll never be at the facility except for game days.
I'll fly in and do media, and I'll let them beat me up, right? Why did you do this?
I don't know.
Talk to. I'm just the.
No, that's where you go. It was my idea.
Yeah,
I thought maybe it would work.
that's right.
Jerry had no influence on this.
I'll take grenades for you, Jerry, if you pay me. So, if you listen, I'm your guy. I got thick skin. I don't give a shit.
You pay me that kind of money? Fine.
Yeah.
I'll sit up there and let everybody beat me up.
I will totally go on a Marshawn Lynch script. I'm only here so I don't get fined.
Shit, I'll stand out there and let, one lucky fan hit me with a wiffle ball bat right in the shin for that kind of money.
Dude, yeah, you pay me some Dallas Cowboy GM money?
Yeah.
Shit.
I'll do some stupid shit for that kind of money. I've done stupider shit for a lot less.
Yeah, hell, free for me. Oh, man. Strange season.
Yeah. Well, it's nice being as shitty as I am in fantasy football because I care less and less, and then I win and I'm like, oh, fuck, look at that.
Yep. Yep. The wins mean
it's
so
like when
much
you find
more.
a $5 bill in your pants coming out of the watch. You're like, oh, look at that. That's neat.
Dude, that's winning right there. Finding an old Lincoln, man, that gets my day going.
Oh, man. Or a coat that's been sitting in the closet for fucking 10 years, and you're like, that's a $20 bill. All right.
I don't remember I don't remember when I wore this jacket last, but fucking winning over here. Oh, man, Tampa Bay, good for Baker, I guess, man. Even though they're 4-6 in the game, I mean, oh, look at them. Ow.
Ouch.
My head.
Yep.
My head.
Well, he's killing it down there, comparatively, at least to what he was doing.
Yeah, man.
So.
I thought he was going to crumble after taking over the team after Brady retired, right?
Yeah.
Always liked the guy. I thought he played a little too emotional in Cleveland, just some of the things, and I think...
Yeah, but now you got Winston sitting there, talk about an emotional roller coaster.
Holy shit, did you see that press conf... or the...
I love his energy sometimes, but other times I'm like, dude, take the ADHD medication. You're not focused. Like,
did you
sometimes...
see him on the press after the game on Amazon for Thursday night?
Yes.
Dude, he was fucking crazy.
Yeah. Like, how much did you, who gave you a pixie stick? No, settle down. I know you're not on drugs because you're definitely getting tested for drugs, but you're high as a kite right now, bro.
Well, I just love how opposite the two Cleveland quarterbacks are.
Yes.
Right? You have one who had 20, I think it might be up to 24 cases. I know he's tried to settle some, but I've heard new ones have popped up with his whole massage fetishes that he has, right? So you have one guy that's literally pretty much a damn pedophile, right?
Yep.
And then you have probably the largest church-going guy on the other end. Like everyone, I remember when Tebow was in. Remember when he go down and do his
kneel down,
dude, people, and I'm not saying, I'm not getting religious at all, but it's so funny because I feel Winston is 100 times more in your face as far as religion, good, bad, and differ. That's not for, but it's just so funny because I remember Tebow used to get so much shit in and around the league, right?
Yeah.
They called it pulling a Tebow. Like, people would go on social media and go to one knee. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But Winston, man, every interview he does, the one before the game, the lady was like, so how do you think this weather, right? There's a possibility of snow. And he's like, the good Lord has put me in this position to play in snow, and I'm pumped. And I'm like, dude, this is awesome. Good for you, right? But dude's making snow angels after the game and eating snow and throwing snowballs.
He's a fucking 8-year-old out there, having a blast, which I sort of love, which I think is kind of adorable.
Oh, yeah.
But also, sometimes it grates on me a little bit. It's kind of like that kid who's really excited on the field trip that you're chaperoning. And you're like, hey, you know what? That's great that you really think Omzi is this great. And then, every time he does something else, it's super exciting and just overly hyped. Okay, Now I'm starting to get a little annoyed with you. You got to bring this down just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you
Reel it in a little.
You've got more energy that I could deal with. It's that kind of a thing where I'm like, I love a good bit of energy, but you're a little too much for me right now. Like let's go ahead and give you a barbiturate so you like slow down just a hair, just a little.
Well, it sounds like the fans love him in Cleveland. I
Yep.
think it's we've talked about the whole. I'm not even going to name him by name, but the other quarterback for Cleveland.
Yeah.
Horrible contract, terrible everything.
Yep.
Right. They'll never get out of it. The cap space will. No other team has ever ate that much cap space if they were to
Pick him up.
So it's like we're stuck with them. The contract was signed, fully guaranteed, worst thing ever in any sport franchise.
Fucking morons.
But it's so funny how then the backup is literally the polar opposite. That sounds like the teammates absolutely love Winston.
Yeah.
He fires them up. He's fucking eating his W's when he the guy's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So you know what? Is he the save all for the team?
No, but is he a better culture?
Oh,
Yes.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I just wish that he could reel in the touchdown to interception ratio a little
Yeah,
bit because
yeah.
the game that I went to in the Ravens, the guy looked like a fucking Pro Bowler. 3
Yeah.
touchdowns, no picks. I remember everything about that game. The next week, I think they played Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. He was no touchdowns and 3 picks. So you get he's a every other game kind of player. So you get a really, really good game and maybe a W, and then the next game you might as well just.
Well, but that's been me for the last 10 years with my Commanders. It's like you get a oh my god, this is fantastic.
Bless you.
Followed by a motherfucker. All right, yeah, I get it. Oh, god damn it. Now I'm down 80 to 57 right now.
Yeah, don't look. Just take a playbook. I'm not even.
Yeah, but
you have a lot to. You have to.
And it's against Derek, who's also the toilet bowl person. There are weeks where my players are great and other weeks where they're not.
Well,
so.
I said you and Jerry are tied right now, so this is an important game because I think he's projected to win.
He's gonna win. So, fuck it.
So you have a lot. You have a lot on the line. Like I lost 16 weeks ago when I saw this on my schedule, so that's why I'm trying not to give it too much thought. Right? No laptop, phones over here, screen off, whiskey in hand.
Yep.
I'm watching Houston barely win at Tennessee. Luckily, you guys got the ball. I have no stress that you guys will beat the Cowboy. I think there's still 12 minutes in the fourth.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, but this has been. Oh, see, there's that kind of bullshit.
As I'm saying, oh yeah, you guys are good. They're fucking trying to do
fucking Eckler right into his chest, and he's like, "Wait, what?"
Now, in his defense, why doesn't?
Oh no, helmet. All right, it hit him in the helmet.
And why doesn't Daniels just go down? You were already 3/4 of the way to the ground. Don't try to do a shuffle backwards pass when no one's expecting it. Like I know you don't want to take the sack, right?
See, now we've had to punt, so like this is typical. This is typical Commanders football. Like, get my hopes up and then kick me in the nuts.
That was mid bottle and bond set. It kind of hurt. Oh,
Sorry.
God. No,
Sorry.
that was good. It was just really piss poor timing on mine. Oh, shit. All right. Well, I know we have some regular listeners out there that has stated that they still are all-time listeners, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
the fantasy football season, they do see a small shift on the pendulum where there's a little more football talk. But
Yeah. All right.
you know what? Fuck the NFL for a minute.
Yep. Okay.
And we got to bring up some college shit
Okay.
because there was some huge games
Yeah.
yesterday. Your lovely wife was at one of them, which
Uh-huh.
I'll be honest. Oh God, have you texted Booze Brian at all?
No. Yeah. I talked to him. Yeah, he was on that group text last night.
As soon as that game ended, I was like, "Oh shit, man!" I don't have a ton of Coug fans, but right, we got Leanne, we got Big Joe, we got Brian.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Oh shit, man!" Because let's be real.
Nobody expected that to happen.
I love Oregon football, right? I want Beavs. I want Ducks. I would love if my Vikings could do something. But unfortunately, I did not pick my college based on powerhouse of sports. But I just want all Oregon schools to do well, right?
Yeah.
So Beavs, dude, that win yesterday in the Pac-2 championship. I didn't see it coming. I was at the San Jose State game. We never went back to our seats after halftime because we could see the writing on the wall. Yeah. Plus, we just had a party in the north end zone with we literally had just everyone we knew was there drinking, so it became more of a social event.
Yeah,
that happened to be at a sporting event. But that game yesterday, fucking go Beavs, dude! Holy shit! And they came. That was last week, if you remember correctly, that 28-0 at Air Force. So the fucking
and it was
Beavs,
a shit show.
The Beavs, man, great fucking win last night. Or dude, it was. I'm glad that Joanna got to see a win.
Yep.
I meant to text my Ted to tell him congratulations on the win because he flew out to
I think I'm gonna get a flag made. Because I've got the Pac-2 flag up there.
Oh, are you doing a Pac-2 champion flag?
I think I need to make a Pac-2 champions flag. I mean, because, next year we're going to expand a little bit, and the year after that we expand a little bit more, and that kind of stuff. So, we truly won the Pac-2 championship this year.
So, in my eyes, that means you guys have made the football championship, right?
We have won the Pac-12 championship game, so we should get a slot in the playoffs. Yeah. We're a Power 5 conference, motherfuckers.
You sons of a bitches.
Yeah, what the fuck? This is so rigged. We should start a campaign. But there's no way we're beating Boise State next week. We're in Boise State.
Yeah.
It's going to be 25 fucking degrees in the morning. There's no way we're beating that team because, I mean, they beat the shit out of Washington State, and we barely beat Washington State.
And let's go back to, was it week 2 or 3 when they played the Ducks, who happened to be number 1, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Oregon, right? I'm all pumped up. We got the number 1. Love them or hate them. Hey, we're Oregon. Yeah. But, dude, they barely beat Boise State at home, right? Barely. So, no. You never – hey, maybe they pull a Browns.
Well, Indiana was ranked number 5.
Yeah.
Because they were undefeated, and then they go up against Ohio State,
which was their first actual team, right?
Yeah.
They finally – no disrespect to Indiana, but you guys were exposed. You were undefeated. You should have definitely been ranked.
Well, it's
top 15.
It's
for sure.
When Alabama would go undefeated, but the first 4 games were against, Central Louisiana Tech Community College and shit like that. This is an elementary school we're playing today, and fuck you guys. That's great that you won an easy warm up game, but when your first 4 games are against easy go to hell that you're 4-0.
No, I was shocked. Like I said, they needed to be ranked.
Yeah,
right.
But not number 5.
No, dude, that's super fucking aggressive.
So now you've got, and then Alabama's out. There's no way they're making the playoffs because now they've got too many losses. They're not going to get into the SEC title game. That it should just be done. Thank you. And the Ducks had a bye. Ohio State had a solid win. Boise State barely won, but they still won.
Yeah.
So this next week, I think, is going to be pretty formative. I mean, obviously it is because it's really the last week, but I think this week we expose some fakes, and next week we're going to finally know an answer.
Dude, I love it. I love when shit comes down to the final week, right?
Yeah, as opposed to 2 SEC teams and then a Big 12 team. And when it was a 4-team playoff, it was lame.
Yep.
Because it was just too tight and it was too obvious what was going to happen. I want this to go to a 24-team playoff just because I feel how much fucking money would you make off of that?
Well, look at March Madness when it comes to college basketball, right? They say it's literally it soaks up so much production from companies.
Yeah.
As far it literally the world it doesn't stop, but it fucking slows to a trickle during that.
Yeah.
And can you imagine, not to knock basketball because I love fucking basketball, but could you imagine if there was I'm excited this year, right? Because how many years has people been saying the system, the old system, was flawed. It was
Yes.
so boring. It was always the same fucking teams,
Yep.
right?
And when they started doing different bowls as different like nobody could keep track of who was what.
No.
It was, like, okay, this is technically the national championship game. Is it though? And like, because there's these two teams that are pretty highly ranked too. And it was just bullshit. Now it's play against somebody, prove that you're the better team, and if you make it to the championship and win it, then you win the championship.
Yep.
That's fair.
Well, I wouldn't be shocked. So this is year one of the 12-team bracket, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be shocked at all if you start seeing that number increasing a little bit. I don't know if they'd go all in and like double it up or anything.
I think you do, because then you've got like the two brackets either side, right?
Yeah.
And you at 24 teams, you're gonna get a couple in there like, a Wyoming or something like that like maybe has a great year. You've got somebody who maybe is a bastardized program because nobody respects it, but you've got like three players who are just fucking incredible, and they run the table on an Ohio State. Like, that's great. That's more fun to watch for me than, like, oh, look, Alabama, Georgia, and Auburn are in. Yay. Fuck that. That was boring.
Yeah. Well, no, like I said, I'm all for the bracket, right? I want to see how this 12 works out this year. And
yeah,
we'll see, but I think it's going to be I hope it's going to be epic.
Yeah.
I really do, especially for the fact that there has been such great, like, look at the top 25 right now.
Yeah, the movement in the rankings is great.
Phenomenal.
I liked seeing that.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing, is like that's what makes the NFL playoffs great, is that as long as you're good enough, you make the wild card, and then you have a potential of going all the way to the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
If you play well enough. It's not just like, gee golly gosh, sorry, you finished in number 5, so you just get the shitty little, Detroit Motor City Bowl. And whoever wins this is 5, whoever loses is 6.
Yep.
Like, no, fuck that. That's lame.
Well,
let's take a little potty break, shall we?
All right.
This episode of the Whiskey and Wine podcast is sponsored by Portland Party Bus, Portland's original party bus company, where the ride becomes the party. PDX Party Bus pricing is all inclusive. This means all the hourly rates include all fees and mileage. No surprise charges at the end of your party, just professional staff and a party all along the way. Visit them at pdxpartybus.com and plan your next wine tasting, birthday party, or just a great weekend. pdxpartybus.com.
All right, good break. I broke my rule. I checked my fantasy
You
football.
looked.
Yeah, see? I'm my own worst enemy over here. I know that I'm not going to win. And what did I do?
You still fucking looked.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? That actually is a good segue. I have a high proof opinion this week.
All right, what is your high proof opinion?
It's me.
Wait, I need clarification.
No, personally, Michael Westfall, is my own worst enemy. So I am this week's high proof opinion. You know why?
Why?
Because I have a simple rule to live by in fantasy football. I don't make last minute changes.
Okay.
Only time that I can break this is based on a player that might be out, right? They've been questionable all week. Finally, the injury report came out. Said player, arm fell off. He's not playing. All right,
Okay.
I'll go ahead and move that player.
Yeah, fair.
But besides that, right, I don't spend a whole lot of time every week on fantasy. This year I've had a lot of moves, but it's just because I've had injuries. But normally I'll set it before Thursday.
Yeah.
Right? And then I check it, of course, always around Saturday.
Yeah, keep an eye on those injuries, questionables.
And if I have one of those, I'll go ahead and make a move. But every time that I've played fantasy for all these years, probably 20 years, right? Every time that it's like Sunday at 9 a.m., and it's like, I don't think I should start this guy, even though he's been in my starting lineup all week, and I've left him there all week. But something now tells me at 9 a.m. before the game kicks off that
I should change this.
Yes, I'm going to bench him and then put a bench player that I've had sitting on my bench all week because somehow I have convinced myself that said bench player is going to be better than said starter. I swap him, and I literally can say almost with certainty that it has never worked out.
It always bites you in the ass.
Yes, so I just don't make last-minute changes.
All right.
This week on Wednesday, I was like, man, drafted Nick Chubb. Knew he was on the IR. Knew he was going to come back at some point this season. Didn't know when, but I thought, man, if I could get a Nick Chubb late in the draft and literally just bench him on our IR, which is a new spot on our list that we on our league that we've only had for a few years. I'll sit him there, and even if I can get a Nick Chubb at like 75% normal, maybe for a playoff run, it would probably be better than a lot of just normal running backs. Because at the end of the year, man, running backs, shit, they're beat the hell up, right?
Yep.
So I did it. Drafted him. Boom. 16 weeks ago. Put him on my bench. Kept him all of these weeks, right? And he's
not doing shit.
No, I think he was averaging 5.5. Literally 5.5 points he's been averaging.
Yeah.
So this week, once again, I knew I was going to lose. I want to just make sure everyone out there understands. I knew I wasn't going to win this week.
Because you had so many on bye.
Oh, literally. You look at my roster, man. Everyone's on bye. So what do? I'm going to drop the guy that I drafted, and I'm going to pick up Najee Harris because he's been averaging about 13 points a game, and simple math says 13's better than 5.
Huh.
I did that.
How'd that work out?
Well, so Najee Harris, I think, without looking, I think he gave me a 7.4.
Nick Chubb got 19.
Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns.
Hey, by the way, he's available right now.
You can have him. I'm done. I own his jersey. I love him as a player, but I don't know. So, yep, I literally and even if you took that, what is it? 12-point difference roughly?
Yeah.
It wouldn't have done anything for me. So the fact that I literally
it doesn't fucking matter.
I got rid of the guy who I wear his jersey every single Cleveland game to. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should.
You know, he's doing better than Robinson Jr. Maybe I should pick him up.
The problem, though, is you watch. I'll pick him up. Well, I don't even know if I'll pick him up. But you know what? This is how
he'll
it works.
get injured.
No, I'd pick him up, and then he'd go back to his 5-6 points game of the week, and Najee Harris would, it was just so comical, too, because I loved it. First off, it pained me as a Browns fan to pick up a Steelers running back. But then, I can't believe I'm going to admit this. Once I saw the weather, I actually got really excited because I figured they were going to run the ball for 1,000 yards on both sides.
2 point. All right, so 2-point attempt here for my Commanders.
Oh, dude, you guys already scored?
Yeah.
We missed it. That was quick. See?
Yeah.
Dude, they just need to get it within field goal. That's still 3 minutes, man. If you guys...
I mean, it's entirely possible, but motherfuckers, why are we in this position? Because our defense didn't do dick all against a questionable offense. All right, so your high-proof opinion this week?
Yep, it's me.
Mike needs to stay out of Mike's way.
Yep.
Stop overthinking things.
Buddy. Unbelievable.
All right,
I
fair.
broke my own freaking cardinal rule.
And you paid for it.
Yeah, like I said, it wouldn't have made a difference unless my last 2 players this week go off, which they're not. I need like 100 points, whatever. So I need to just get out of my own way and stay with my simple rules that I live by of fantasy. It's not very hard, right?
Right.
Set a roster as long as everyone's healthy and, they've performed. Just stick with that. No. Oh, here we go. He got it. He got it. All right.
Come on.
All right. See? 302. You're only down a field goal.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, there's always a chance. Oh, and that reminds me. Hold on. I got to give a shout out to. So we were talking about college football, dude.
Oh, yeah.
What about them motherfucking Arizona State Sun Devils, my friend?
Mm-hmm.
Undefeated at home this year. A perfect 6-0. their freaking conference, everything. They were predicted to be last place, right?
Dude, that was an epic game last night, too.
My daughter, I admit, I was a little hard. I literally called and talked and texted to her every single day leading up to this game.
Like,
even starting last week,
game.
I was like,
not
you cannot
miss
miss this game. Arizona State, for who a lot of you out there probably don't follow them, they got finally ranked. They were ranked 21st. They were playing BYU, who is kind of dominated
that conference.
Even though they're tied right now with them, just they've looked like
the team to beat.
The team to beat in the Big 12, right? So they were playing Tempe. Oh, man, I looked Monday to see about, God, do I go to the game? Dude, I couldn't find an airline ticket under $1,000.
Woo!
ASU sent out something late Monday that said the game was already sold out. Did we text on our thread the funny signs that?
Oh my God, yes.
All right, so you saw those.
Yep.
Super funny. So BYU, ASU, right? You take a very religious school on one side who's kind of been known as a party school, right? Since their inception in the college world. And some of the signs and everything. So Madison.
Oh, fuck me.
No. Are you serious?
God damn it.
Okay, well, if we need to spin this in a good way, there's still 2 minutes and 50-some seconds.
No, fuck off. So the Cowboys just ran the kickoff back for a fucking touchdown.
And no flag, no nothing.
No flag, no nothing. All right, anyways. So the signs for this BYU ASU game.
They were out of control, right? They were so funny. My daughter got tickets. They limited every student. Usually you can do a student plus one.
Yeah.
Each student was only allowed one. Madison,
Wow.
I don't know what time she showed up to the stadium. She videoed us and was like, I'm all decked out. It was all yellow out. So she had her yellow shirt. She had her little Sun Devil pitchfork sticker on her cheek.
Yep.
She was going to go do a little pregame. And then we literally got a text from her when she got into the stadium, which was really, well, we got the text that was really close to kickoff.
Yeah.
I don't know what time she got there. Apparently a little later than she should have. The game hadn't started, but they already had the student section closed. It was completely full.
Holy
so she said she didn't even get a seat until second half, and they snuck in and just kind of stood on the end of the student section. Game was epic.
Wow.
Game was epic. They won.
Yep.
Everything that I needed happened yesterday, except for Iowa State. Somehow they pulled out their close victory.
Yeah.
But Colorado lost, BYU lost, ASU won, and Iowa. So Big 12 conference right now. I don't know how all the tiebreakers work.
I don't know either.
But we have 4 teams at 6-2 right now, and all I know is ASU has a 71% chance of playing in the Big 12 conference championship. And here they were supposed to be
dead
last.
Yep. That's fucking awesome.
And that was literally the craziest end to a game I have ever seen.
Yep. 1 second ends up getting put back on the clock.
Yep. Students already rushed the field. The fucking one goal post, they already winched down. Field's full.
Yep.
All of a sudden, you saw the refs going to the monitor, and Dillingham he went ape shit on them.
Oh my God, I would love to know what the fuck he was saying, because he was like, I'm looking at him and the way he's jumping up and down and yelling and everything else.
I'll have to find that video on TikTok.
Holy shit.
Someone posted it and they were like 3 people away from him, and it was like, there's no fucking way there's a second. You've got to be shitting me.
Oh, my God. That's awesome.
So Madison said they rushed the field. She was part of the first crowd, and then they put a second back on, and they decided they couldn't get everyone back in the stands, so they literally had, on the opposite side of the field to play, they had students out to about the 10-yard line.
Holy shit.
Dude, it was insane. My mom watched, everyone that I knew watched the game. Brace was like, his ducks were on by. So Brace,
well, and they weren't showing that on the TV. Like, they didn't show that there were students that far out.
And the whole ASU sideline where the players are, it was literally out of bound lines. Back to the wall, it was just ASU students. They were literally just hanging out with the players. The refs said, fuck it, we're just going to start it, see what happens.
Yeah.
And that Hail Mary, man.
Oh, man, that was close.
My butt was so tight. The sphincter was...
Yeah.
dude, the guy threw, what was it, 50-yard catch, caught it, got tackled on the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
Here we go. You're moving.
Yeah.
Dude, if you can hurry up, one more big play before the 2-minute.
Yep.
Right, puts you back just to a field goal.
Hail Mary into the end zone. Like, what the hell?
This is a good game.
It
But
worked,
anyways,
it worked for us before.
I just wanted to shout out ASU.
Yeah,
for
way to go,
literally
guys.
Best game. I'm so glad my daughter, we talked to her before game, we talked to her after game. She's like, I'm so glad I went to that game. She had so
like,
much freaking
you've
fun.
only got a certain number of years that you're a student at these colleges, and so you've got to go for these memorable games.
And honestly, freshman and sophomore year, I think they were 3-8, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they were horrible. They had those sanctions from the previous coach that did some shenanigans during COVID.
Yep.
They weren't bowl eligible last year. Like, they have literally done nothing since she's got there. So all of a sudden now, first off, they're bowl bound.
Yep.
Second off, they got a 71% chance of actually playing in their conference championship, which
Like,
blows my. So like,
right,
I'm all
that's
in on AS.
crazy.
Still repping my ASU shirt. So I am. I'm very excited that.
Yeah.
Who knows what will happen last year?
Yeah.
Poor Scatterboo. He's a senior. He's gone. That guy's one of my favorite running backs, man.
I don't know how he'll do in the NFL, but he's been a hoot to watch.
Dude, he has been an absolute hoot to watch. So I don't know. Shout out Sun Devils. Fucking, I want just conference champion. I want fucking, holy God. I just thought of that. So if they actually do make it somehow with their 71% chance, and then somehow, I know I'm thinking outside, but actually wins, that actually means they're in the college football playoffs.
Uh-huh.
I just realized
That's
all
fucking
that.
nuts.
So we'll see. I don't know about all that, but I'm just very thankful that they're fucking, dude, perfect undefeated season at home too.
Yeah.
So every single game at home, like, they have literally come leaps and bounds, and I love the coach, man. 34 years old, just fucking on the field, jumping with the students.
Oh, yeah.
You cursing out the refs. That's what I want to see. Right?
Yeah.
Super passionate. He's from there, went to high school in Scott. Like, just, I
Yep.
love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Love sports.
in
My
it to
wife
win
was
it.
jumping at home. Like, it was so fun to watch her because she was a trooper. I had practice
Yeah.
yesterday for my little nutcracker roll, my gingy roll, right?
Yeah.
So I literally, and that's why I didn't get back to you, I literally rushed home at, what time was it? I got home about 2:45. I turned my phone off. I took my smartwatch off, and we literally watched the game. And because I didn't want to see any updates.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get any text messages.
Fair.
So Madison, she knew about this. I said, don't call me with anything. I don't want to know anything about the game. And she kept texting Kate, tell me when you're finally on live TV, because I'm going to call you guys, right? So we finally got to live TV. Honestly, I think we finally caught up to during the whole 1 second debacle.
Oh, yeah.
So we ended up
Well,
talking.
that was fucking 15 minutes of them fucking around trying to.
That's how long it took us to get. We were skipping every commercial. We skipped all of halftime, but having such. I mean, the game was only scheduled till 3:30, right? I didn't even get home till 2:45. So we watched the whole
Upper
game.
left.
Upper left. What do we got?
Tie game.
Are you serious?
KC Carolina tie game.
How is Carolina even in it right now?
Holy fuck.
Well, hey, that just means my opponent will probably get another touchdown or two from fucking Mahomes.
Overtime.
Oh, shit. Who has the ball? Is it Kansas?
Yeah, I think Kansas City gets
dude,
the
you
ball.
watch Mahomes will do his fucking Mahomes
Maybe
shit.
he'll get sacked. Maybe he'll sack fumble.
Yeah, maybe.
We can hope.
We can only hope. So, yes, I love ASU. Glad the daughter made it to the game. Let's see what happens next week against U of A.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
It's a messy Big 12 at that
but
top.
But, man, it's so much fun. Love it.
Yep. And then, so you're going to
We're
Boise,
going to Boise
right?
State. So our friends live there now. Their son plays for Boise State as a tight end. And so we're having Thanksgiving dinner with all the players that, don't have somewhere that they're going. So there's some friends of theirs that have a place, and so there's like a dozen turkeys and some ham and all that, and I don't have to cook at all, which is great.
Yeah.
And they're wonderful hosts and everything else. We're just gonna have a blast. My guess is the game is gonna be a fucking shit show. Genty is hurting a little bit, but he's still trucking down the field for he got a 61-yard touchdown yesterday, so it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, he's unreal.
But it's gonna be fucking cold.
Yeah, what is the weather supposed to be like?
So that Friday morning, it's supposed to be 22 degrees.
Ooh.
Yeah, no moisture, so I don't think it's snowing, but it's still gonna be fucking cold. So I'm kind of hoping we're in the club level or something like that, where I can just keep tucking back into the warm space.
It's always nice to have that option. It's always nice to have that option.
Yeah. So it'll be good. This is a great time of the year in between Thanksgiving and New Year's with all the playoffs and everything else. It's our favorite time of year, but after that, we're going to have actually have real shows where people actually listen to us. We started this last year as an excuse to watch football on Sundays, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we managed to keep going after football.
Yeah.
And still ended up getting decent listeners. And now we're back in football, so it's a great excuse to watch football. Motherfucker. God damn. So it's entirely possible that that we'll keep going, but it may also be that you finally tire of me.
That will never happen, buddy.
You can deal with me one day a
Yep.
week.
All right, hold on, just real quick. I know we have other things we need to get to. I respect that call right there.
Yeah, kicking the field goal.
Because I feel like this season they've gone away. If you're down 10 and that time, $1:40 left.
It's
you
possible.
need a touchdown, you need a field goal. I feel like so many teams has gone for the touchdown and has not converted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you need 10.
Just get it.
You need 10.
Go
for the
hope
3.
that Dallas does what Dallas does best.
Yes.
Which is fuck themselves.
So I respect and I like to see that.
Did Mahomes fumble out of bounds?
Well, I think he was already out when they punched it out. But he had that was a nasty run. It was probably 30-plus yards.
Yeah, god damn it.
But no, see, this is fundamental. You needed a field goal. You needed a touchdown.
Yep.
Right? You got down at
but here is this the onside kick rule? Yeah, there we go. So you had to send them a telegram that you're doing an onside kick.
Yeah, no, there's a few.
Fucking bullshit.
I love the NFL, but I'll tell you, man.
What the fuck are you guys
drives
thinking?
me nuts.
He's in bounds. Oh, he did fumble out of bounds.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he fumbled. He's in bounds there. Fumble. So what does that mean? I don't understand what that means. If he fumbles out of bounds,
it's still
not
their
a turn.
ball.
Yeah,
No,
it's still
their ball.
Yeah. If he fumbles through the end of the end zone, then it's a turnover. But
So I think all that does, isn't it? Ball's now placed where it land, not where Mahomes went.
I don't know. Fuck. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Whatever. It's Mahomes. They'll just go, what do you want, sir?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I hate it so much. My high proof opinion for the week.
You got one too?
Yeah, I got one too. Here's my high proof opinion. Mahomes' family is a piece of shit.
Damn, shots fired.
His wife is
shit,
white trash who ends up with money.
Oh shit.
Ends up being an asshole.
Oh shit.
His brother's a fucktard. He's a great quarterback. I think he's incredible at what he does, but I mean, dude, at least this year you've got Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift to distract from your shithole of a family. Because those motherfuckers are horrible human beings. You don't pour champagne on the poor people below your suite. You don't do all the TikTok dances on the field, causing penalties for your brother's team. No. Go to hell. You don't get if I'm miraculously famous and my family wants to come and be jackasses on the sidelines, no, that's not how this works. You want this brand to keep paying your bills? don't make a problem. Right?
I hear you. I was watching that other onside kick that we have on the Bears.
The Bears game. Yeah.
Dude, I hate this rule.
I miss the surprise. Line up like you're kicking it deep, and then all of a sudden, pooch.
Yeah, they do change rules, right? I really hope they change this back because I honestly don't know. I don't see the safety implications, right? The new kickoff, like I see all the things. They don't want you to have a running start from the other side of the field, right? They've shortened it up. I'm all for that. But to tell the team that you're going to do a trick play is absolutely bullshit. Look at ASU. Let's go back real quick.
Yeah.
They pulled the Ducks yesterday, and they fucking
field goal for the Chiefs.
They did that damn squib kick, and it worked.
Fucking Chiefs won.
Dude, but let's be real. That was the absolute definition of all their games this year.
Yeah.
They literally somehow can squeak them out with as the time expired, right?
Yeah.
They haven't really had any blowouts, man. They've just they've literally been the little engine that's could.
Yep.
And they do this, and Mahomes, because they had a minute 40 or something on there. You knew they were gonna win. You knew there was no way this was gonna go to fucking overtime.
Yeah. And even if it did, there's no way Carolina survives that. But hey, guess what? Like, you're 10-1, and you really should be like.
They're kind of the.
They're probably
the Indiana
like
of the NFL right now.
They're like a 5-6 team that just gets calls going their way.
Yeah, dude. And Mahomes has not had a Mahomes type year.
No.
So we'll see. I don't know, man. I think they'll get chewed up in the playoffs. Is my prediction.
I hope so. You know what I want? I want them to have to play in Buffalo again and have Buffalo beat the fuck out of them. That would be great.
And I want fucking Snowmageddon. I want the Bills Mafia to jump off their SUV onto a fucking table that's lit on fire.
Well, and do you remember that Detroit game years ago with Megatron where like there's so much snow on the field that like he catches a ball and he goes down and his whole helmet is full of snow? I want that. Yeah. I want Mahomes to get tackled and come up and just be a fucking snowman and then go cry to the sidelines like, I can't see, my eyelashes are in my way.
All right, buddy. I don't know if we need to stop the episode, but see, you guys have the ball back with 33 seconds. Not a shit ton of time.
This is a possibility.
But
well, my guess is we're gonna do what we always do, which is take a shit in our underwear. But hey, let's see. Let's get to the rating on this one though, because you and I both said the same thing at the break, which was this is better than we were expecting.
Yes, this is very good.
Like, so Early Times, Bottled and Bond. It is on virtually every. Oh my God, you're fucking kidding me. No way. No fucking way. No fucking way. Holy shit.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers. Oh, he's going for one. He's playing safe.
Playing safe.
First fucking pass, 21 seconds. Commander scored a touchdown on one play.
Oh, God damn.
Was that Ernst?
So, no, that was McLaurin.
Oh, buddy. See?
Oh, shit.
I was trying to keep the faith.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not used to being like I'm a Beaver fan and a Commanders fan. It's kind of hard to be positive.
I hear you, man. I'm learning a lot of things with my new entry into the Cleveland Brown fan base.
Yeah, it hurts a lot.
Yep, it hurts. So no, I get it. So hold on, just make this. Okay. You don't want to see what just happened.
He
don't want to see it.
Nope, he missed that. How did he miss that? You should have gone for 2, you dumb fucks.
Oh, God, give me the remote. I'm just going to turn it off.
No. No flag? No nothing?
No.
All right, there's still 21 seconds left.
Oh, poor. Look at him.
All right, so back to where we were after, they raised me up and then kicked me in the nuts. So Early Times, Bottled and Bond, 100 proof, $26 on the shelf. Find it just about everywhere. According to Mark, find it lots and lots of places. So super reasonable price.
Yep.
It's
Oh.
very available. Hey, no.
He's on suicide watch
no,
right
no,
now.
shush it.
I've taken all
You
sharp.
just, you shush it. You shush it.
I've taken all sharp objects away from your husband.
You shush it. No, no, no. Walk away. Walk away. We're not talking about this. Go. I don't need help. I don't need help being a Commanders fan. I'm used to this. It's okay. Nope. Nope.
I saw it before him. I looked for the remote, but I couldn't find the remote. I was going to turn all.
To be fired. Fire the kicker. I jinxed your Commanders.
Did you say something downstairs?
No, remember I told you last week they're going 7-10.
Oh, fuck off.
I'll fill you in what's happened. JoJo just walked in because she saw the same kick we saw, but downstairs. So she's a supportive wife, and she doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah, no. No, hey, look, I've been a Commanders fan all my life. This is exactly what happens. They raise me up, and then they ask me to just stand there, and then they use their kicker to kick me in the nuts. Yep.
That was an amazing football touchdown.
Yeah.
33 seconds. They score a touchdown. Oh, maybe they'll get this. Oh, no!
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what happens. Yep. No flag? No nothing? No. Okay.
All right, we have to change the screen. We're seeing it twice. It's on the top left and the top right and the bottom right.
Okay, anyways, let's get back to this review. I don't want my Commanders to taint this review.
Okay. All right.
We
Review.
have to close the fucking door. Close the fucking door. You're not helping the situation.
I think you have a new high proof.
Fucking Commanders.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Of all the fucking...
Oh God! Now we got the kick on the top left. Where's the remote?
All right. So, oh God, he ran right by the fucking thing. God damn it. Anyway, so super available, really reasonably priced.
Yeah.
What do you think about the taste?
So I like the taste. I like the nose. It drinks way smoother than I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was smart enough to remember how this. I know the score. I remember. I just don't remember all of the aspects of
All the flavor notes
of the
and,
Evan
yeah.
Williams because
Oh,
that
yeah.
bottle, same
Yep.
price roughly. I think right.
Yep.
Bottle and bond, so we know it's the same proof. And I really, really enjoyed that one. I just do not remember exactly for palate, nose, and flavors, and you know.
Yeah.
So I love this. This is very, very, very good.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm kind of for a loss for words right now.
I'm in the same place. Like, I wish I remembered what we thought of that Evan Williams bottled in bond because that was fantastic for the price. This one is, it's way more complex than I really thought a fucking early times bottled in bond would be.
It gets a point. It's kind of reminds me a little bit. And it's not bottle and bond, so it's not the perfect. But I love that the wild turkey.
Yeah.
What is it? Was it the small batch? Whatever one that we had from them. It's the same thing. I feel like there's a stigma with the name, right? Oh, early times or wild turkey, like it's not good, right?
Oh my God, Commander's dead on the field. There's a Commander dead on the field.
They just fade to black. All
yeah,
right.
Yeah, no, we're done watching.
Yeah, delay a game. We're just gonna go ahead and just pack up the.
Yeah, just start packing up the gear. We're good. Anyway, so, fuck. I really want to go higher than a high gold, but I don't think it's there. I don't know.
It's close. That's why I was really trying to remember
This is the biggest tease from Mark right now.
I know. I'm sorry, Mark. Just listening to every word that we say right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is where I'm going, and I don't. This is mine, so I don't want it to. I don't want it to. I don't want it to.
I've already got mine.
So, I'm gonna go high gold. It is damn near platinum to me.
Yeah.
But I feel like for it to be a true platinum, I would need to have this side by side with the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond. When like almost and maybe even find one more that's that same price point.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I do drink.
All right, so that's the next episode.
That could be it.
We do Battle in Bond.
Oh shit!
We do the Evan Williams, this Early Times, and one more that's up there, and
we'll ask
Brian.
We'll ask
Mark
for Brian or Mark or anyone out there to send in.
If you've got a third one you want us to throw in.
You know what, dude? Here, I'm liking this is good spitballing. So we just and I feel like it would almost make sense. I know.
Go ahead and drop it off at either Mike's house or my house. If you want one in this Battle in Bond.
Well, I feel like I don't. Do you remember? Fuck. I should say this off air because my memory. But do you remember when the anniversary for the whole Bottle and Bond when we first had Brian on?
Oh yeah.
When was that? Do you remember?
I'll have to look back at the dates.
Okay, I don't know. I feel like it's far away from now because I know it was not football season.
No.
So I was gonna say maybe we would wait until that date. But I feel like this might be a fun little Battle and Bond. You called it. You nailed it. That's all you. But I feel like we also then need to, out of respect for all the knowledge that was dropped on Bottle and Bond, we have to have Brian back.
All right, fair.
Because he was the one that really, I mean, I drank Bottle and Bond beforehand. I'll be honest, I didn't know what the fuck I was.
Right. I had no idea what the hell I was.
He was the one that gave us the whole history, right? And about the chewing tobacco and people just spit and bullshit and this and that these were.
Yep.
So I feel like to pay true homage to what we've learned during this podcast is I feel like, boom, Early Times.
Yep.
Evan Williams.
Yep.
We'll take one more to wrap it up in a third final shootout, hopefully based on what you guys provide
let us know.
To us.
Drop it down on the socials,
and then we'll have
email,
Brian,
text, whatever.
And we'll have to explain to him, you know, there cannot be a ton of bias of portfolio in himself.
Yeah.
But we should probably do a battle.
Yeah.
And I like it because, honestly, this is damn freaking close to me. And
fuck.
I don't.
It is so close to
I
a
don't want to
platinum.
give it out just willy-nilly because we haven't done it so far.
All right, so this is a high gold for now.
Yes.
But it's going
to get an asterisk.
Yeah. It
has a little asterisk.
Yep. The same as, like last week's. And, I mean, we're getting there. We're
on the right track, I feel like.
Yep.
So, all right, this is getting an asterisk. High gold for me. I don't like I said. I didn't want to persuade you or take words out of your mouth.
Yep. No, high gold for me.
But I feel like we need to. That it's so close that I feel like we need to revisit this with at least bare minimum against Evan Williams head up. But I feel like it would be a good idea.
Have a third in there.
Have a third, and we both were talking beforehand that we're kind of getting. We're getting to that point of doing this now over a year that
we need more bottles.
We need more bottles. So
if you're a sponsor, you're a distiller, you're a whatever, and you want to ship me one bottle, I will happily review it on this crappy little podcast of ours.
And hey, hit us up. I know that I will be the first to admit that I have not helped you with the website and setting up a store.
Yeah.
But if you guys, we have shirts.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants a shirt,
we haven't sold a shirt yet. We've given them away, but we haven't. I can't fix my website because I'm a piece of garbage when it comes to the
for the local
everything.
Listeners out there. You guys know where Big Mike is on Monday and Tuesday. All you got to do is come by. Maybe I'll take a picture of each one.
I've got that.
You tell me what you want, what size you want, and me and my buddy over here, we will make sure we will do the legwork. We'll bring it to tap. You have to come to tap. We're not doing home deliveries.
No.
But we will get the people.
Unless you want us shirtless, and then we'll totally do home delivery.
But see, the whole reason we did it, and this wasn't a like we're gonna go buy a boat.
No.
And make some T-shirts.
No,
we're trying to supplement.
we want a little help, like drinking booze.
So we need help out there. So help one, give us another bottle and bond option, your favorite one that we can put in the trifecta battle royale here. And number two, if you guys need some T-shirts, especially for the local listeners, you let us know. We will make sure and get the exact T-shirt and size that you requested to tap, and then you can just come there and exchange
request
T-shirt for cash.
Yep.
And anyone out there that's not local, we've told you 1,000 times how to get a hold of us. You let us know, and we will get shirts to you, whatever you need.
Yep.
So, all right. So high gold. I went all over the board. I'm pitching shirts.
Yeah.
I feel like fucking ShamWow guy over here. I'm like, fucking, if you call now, we'll give you free shipping, and it's buy one, get one free.
No BOGO.
Okay, yeah, no BOGO. Sorry.
Just BOGO FAFO on the shirt.
I went fucking total infomercial there.
Yeah,
So, all right, so high gold.
Yeah, high gold.
I wish, and look at this.
You drink it all.
Oh, you're shit. You ate that much. Look, take your sip. All right, now you're out. All right, so fan of that.
Yep.
I like this battle royale. See, this is what I like about this podcast. No script. We just you came up with the name. Bada bing, bada boom. We have this all planned now.
Yep.
I'll talk to Brian tomorrow. Tell him about our fabulous idea, since you won't hear about this until Wednesday. And then, you guys, please let us know. We want a trifecta battle and bond. We need a third, so let us know what you want us to do.
Yep, absolutely. You got a suggestion? You let us know. You want to drop a bottle off at either Mike's place, Tapforia, my place, whatever? Totally fine. You got something you think like we can? If we've got more than 3, we can do a battle royale.
We could do a bracket.
Yeah,
we could do a total bracket system.
Well, or we can just go to town on this thing.
See?
I mean, later after football season is over, I think we're doing a retaste of everything that we've still got.
Oh shit!
And we're selling tickets to that. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening to a little bit of Cold Feet, a little bit of shit show, a little bit of this and that. And looking forward to the Battle Royale.
I know, I am too. Look at that. Started with cold feet, ended with the Battle Royale.
That sounds about right. Like, as soon as those cold feet go on there, I'm poking.
Yeah, jeez. And listen, Kate, don't put those cold feet on me in the bed. Yeah, Kate, we're looking at you. We blame you. I'm not blaming my wife because I want to sleep in my bed. All right,
they don't listen anymore anyway.
We're going to edit that last 10 seconds out.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally going to do that.
Totally going to do that.
Yeah. You might want to supervise me.
Shit. I got to go home and smooth it over right now.
Thanks for listening, guys. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. We're at Whiskey and Wine Cast. Check out the website. Hey, if you know how to fix a website and make it look all pretty and new, come on over. I'll log you in. I'll even feed you booze and beef.
There you go. B&B.
Yeah. All right. Well, Mike, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Oh, hey, hold on. And
wait,
happy
wait.
Thanksgiving, everyone.
Oh, yeah. Happy
Shit, I totally forgot.
This comes out on Wednesday, so hey,
yes,
happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Hope
tomorrow.
everyone has a fabulous, hopefully nice day with friends and family. And
go get drunk, fat, and take a nap.
That's right.
You want to do that today?
I'll do that today.
All right, let's do that today.
Right. Bye.
The Whiskey and Wine podcast is brought to you by Tapforia, Tigard, Oregon's first growler tap house. Founded in 2014, Tapforia has 28 taps, including beer, wine, cider, seltzer, and kombucha. Did you know that they are a bottle shop as well now? Stop in for a pint, glass, growler, or a 4, 6, or 12-pack of the latest and greatest offerings of our local breweries. Located on Highway 99W in Tigard. Visit tapforia.com and follow them on social media to see what they have on tap each day. Tapforia, craft beer and wines.